The universe is a vast expanse of space which contains heavenly bodies like stars, planets, galaxies, satellites, meteors, meteorites, asteroids, etc. The heavenly bodies that we see are just a small fraction of the bodies that exist in the universe. All heavenly bodies are called celestial bodies. One of the reasons why we do not see more of them is that they are very, very far away. To measure the large distances in the universe, scientists use a unit of light called the light year. A light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. We know that the speed of light is 3 lakh km per second. Scientists believe that about 15 billion years ago there was no universe. All the objects of the universe were compressed at a point and then a massive explosion called the Big Bang occurred. It causes matter to spread out in all directions at great speed. Our solar system was formed some 4.5 billion years ago. The stars are heavenly bodies that produce their own light. All stars are huge balls of hydrogen and helium gases. These gases are found in certain regions in space. A star is like a furnace in which hydrogen is used as the fuel and large amount of heat and energy is liberated during the nuclear fusion in the star. The stars are very large celestial bodies and are several times bigger than our Earth. Some of them are smaller and some of them are medium sized, like the Sun of our solar system. All stars, including the Sun, move around some celestial body or group of bodies with high speeds. The stars appear to move from east to west. However, there is one star which appears stationary to us. This is situated in the north direction and known as pole star. In earlier days, the pole star was a familiar star to find direction at night. The stars appear so small because they are very far away from us. Stars seem twinkling due to atmospheric refraction and other disturbances in the atmosphere. In the universe, there are billions of stars. The stars occur in huge clusters called galaxies. A galaxy is a group of stars and other celestial bodies bounded together by gravity. There are many galaxies in the universe. They are of three main types: elliptical, spiral, and irregular. We are the member of a galaxy called Milky Way or Akashganga. Andromeda Galaxy can be seen with our naked eyes. Constellation is a group of stars which are arranged in a pattern resembling to some recognizable figure. Many of the stars which you have seen in dark night sky are found in groups resembling certain shapes. These group of stars are known as constellations. All the members of a constellation always stay together. The position of each member of constellation is fixed related to other members, and that's why their shape remains the same. They seem to move in the sky from west to east as the earth moves. There are about 88 constellations that astronomers know so far. The Sun is a star at the center of the solar system. It has a diameter of about 1,392,684 km, about 109 times that of Earth and its mass. The Sun is about 3,330,400 times heavier than the Earth. The Sun is at a distance of 150 million km from the Earth. Light from the Sun takes 8.3 minutes to reach the Earth. The Sun is a huge ball of hydrogen and helium gases. It provides all the heat and energy needed by the Earth as well as their entire solar system. It also generates tremendous energy in the form of light and heat. Its surface temperature is approximately 5500 degrees Celsius. Sometimes, from some areas on the surface of the Sun, flames of hot gases shoot outwards. These are called flares. In our solar system, planets are the largest bodies which revolve around the Sun. They do not emit light like the Sun or the stars. They appear bright to us because they reflect the sunlight falling on them. The planets do not twinkle like the stars. There are 8 planets in our solar system. These planets, in order of their distance from the Sun, are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. You can remember this order as my very efficient maid just served us noodles. All the planets revolve around the Sun in elliptical orbits almost in the same place. The planets have different compositions, size, and shape. The 4 planets close to the Sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These are small rocky planets. These are called terrestrial planets, just like the Earth. The next 4 planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are giants in comparison. They are made up mainly of gases and therefore called the gas giant planets. It is the closest planet to the Sun. During day it becomes very hot and cold at night. Life on Mercury is not possible. Picture of Mercury illustrates that it looks rather like our moon, with many craters and some plains, and similar in size and mass. The Mercury does not have any moon. It is the closest planet to our Sun like Mercury. The thick atmosphere of Venus make it the brightest and the hottest planet of the solar system. It has approximately the same size as the Earth, hence it is called the sister planet of the Earth. It is visible after sunset and before dawn. Therefore, it is also known as the evening and morning star. It does not have any moon. It has a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide which traps sun heat like a greenhouse and contains dense clouds. Earth is a unique planet which sustains life. All the factors necessary for life exist only on the Earth. No other planet in the solar system can sustain life. When it is seen from space, the Earth appears as a blue planet with swirling white clouds. Hence, it is called as a blue planet. The average diameter of the Earth at the equator is 12,756.32 km. The average radius of the Earth is 6,371 km. Earth rotation on its own axis once takes 24 hours. The Earth rotates about an imaginary axis that passes through the north and south poles. The Earth is slightly tilted on its axis. Due to the rotation of Earth, day and night occur. Rotation of Earth is always in the same direction. Earth revolves around the Sun and it is called revolution. Due to revolution of Earth, change in seasons takes place. Earth completes its revolution around the Sun in 365.25 days. It is a reddish colored planet, therefore it is also called the red planet because the breakdown of iron-rich rocks creates a rushy dust on it. It is a planet with no atmosphere. Craters and several large extinct volcanoes have also been observed. Scientists have found evidence of liquid water visible on the surface of Mars. Mars has 2 moons, and their names are Phobos and Deimos. It is the largest and the heaviest planet in our solar system. It is so large that about 1300 Earths can be placed inside this giant planet. It is covered by clouds and does not have a solid surface under the clouds. Jupiter has 67 natural satellites. It is bright in appearance due to its thick atmosphere that reflects most of the sunlight falling on it. Jupiter mainly consists of hydrogen and helium. It is the second largest planet after Jupiter. It is a planet composed of prominent ring system. It has several rings around it which consist of ice particles with rocky debris and dust. It has the largest moon named Titan. Uranus is the seventh planet and Neptune is the last planet from the Sun. These planets are very far off and can only be seen through a telescope. A heavenly body which revolves around a planet is called a natural satellite. Satellites and planets have no light of their own. They shine by reflecting the light of the sun. The gravitational force of attraction between the planet and satellite keeps the satellite revolving around the planet. The Earth has one natural satellite, the Moon. It completes its revolution around the Earth in 27.3 days. Its distance from the Earth is about 3,84,400 km. The pull of gravity on the Moon is 1 upon 6th of that on the Earth. The days of the Moon are very hot while the nights are very cold. A man-made spacecraft orbiting a planet or a moon is called an artificial satellite. The first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, was launched by Soviet Union in 1957. India launched its first satellite, Aryabhat, on 19th April 1975. Today, a number of countries, individual companies have successfully sent their satellites around the Earth. Satellite is located at great height. The signals transmitted by it can reach over a wide range of area on the Earth. Asteroids are a group of small bodies which are made up of rocks and metals and which revolve around the Sun in a belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. The belt is known as asteroid belt. Asteroids are called minor planets. They are believed to be pieces of a planet that came too close to Jupiter and broke up due to Jupiter's strong gravitational force, and the pieces continued to revolve in their respective orbits around the Sun. Asteroids can measure a few meters to hundreds of kilometers in width. Some asteroids even have a moon. Meteors are pieces of stony or metallic rocks widely scattered throughout the solar system. When they come very close to a planet such as the Earth, gravitational force pulls them in. As they enter through the Earth's atmosphere, they heat up because of friction with the air and start burning. As these burning meteors fall towards the ground, we can notice them as streaks of light in the sky. Such a meteor is also called a shooting star. Most of the meteors are very tiny so that they burn up completely in the upper atmosphere, but some of the larger meteors may land on the surface of the earth, producing craters called meteorites. Meteorites hits mostly happen on those planets and moons which cannot hold an atmosphere. Meteoroids that fell on a planet or a moon are called meteorites. A comet is an aggregate of a large number of rocky and crystalline particles with frozen ice gases like ammonia, methane, carbon dioxide, which moves around the Sun in an elongated orbit. It has a large orbit and a large period of revolution. It has a head and a tail. The length of the tail of a comet grows in size as it approaches the Sun. It heats up and leaves behind a stream of hot glowing gases and dust particles. The most famous comet is Halley's Comet, which takes 76 years to go around the Sun. It was last visible in 1986.